And this is a game that's been talked about all season long. East Peoria at Morton. I got messages that this morning people were tailgating at 11 a.m. Yes, 11 a.m. That's how much it means. The Potters and Raiders start today tied for first place in the conference. First time down the court. A sign of things to come. Alex McKee drains the three. The Potters senior had a huge game, but East Peoria gets a thunderous slam from Quentin Kidd, who had 21 points, but the Potters defense was terrific. Colin Burns, the block, that triggers a fast break. Jude Ziller goes back to Burns for the layup. Potters up 5 at the half. Third quarter, Morton's Brendan Petty had a block party. He had 4 block shots in the quarter. Then how about Colin Burns ripping down the rebound? Powers in the three-point play. The Potters go up 20, but EP would make a run. Coda Boys a three-point play. But how about Alex McKee? We start the highlights with him. We end the highlights with him. He pops in 3 more of his 26 points as the Potters win it 67-54, and they take over sole possession of first place.
Amazing. Everyone doubted us preseason, and now look at us. Probably the 1 seed. We probably should win conference champs now outright. So, I mean, we're feeling amazing, but we got to get back at it next week, though.
In our conference, now we're up top by ourselves, and we got a few weeks left, and we're hoping to do the same up in the regionals and go on a run.
Before the game, the annual Morton Game Ball Run raised an amazing $219,000 to benefit the Children's Hospital of Illinois. An amazing day at the Potterdome. Now, lots of Mid-Illini action today, including Limestone going on the road to Metamora. Kavion Graham inbounds at the Brian Stewart. Stewart goes back to Graham for the corner 3, but this would be all Redbirds in this one. Briggs Brucey drives into the lane, gives it to Cam Beekman. Beekman 2-hand slams it home. Logan Vasquez a little bit later on shows off the defense, goes coast to coast as the Redbirds win a big one, 79-35. To the Eagles' nest now as Dunlap hosts Washington with state tournament seeding implications on the line. What a season so far for Kendall Farmer, muscling into the lane and floats it in for 2. The Panthers, though, would not go without a fight. Colt Craighead dishes to James Johnson for the corner 3. He had a game high 19 points, but Dunlap has found their stride in the new year. Farmer beats the buzzer for 2 of his 17 as the Eagles take it 58-46. Not a great Class 4A matchup in Normal with the Ironmen hosting Moline. Chase Caston had a double-double. He finds Jarrell Brown screaming to baseline, gets it to Carter Harris for the easy deuce. Now, great vision here by Trey Burdett down court. He finds Daniel Sykes slicing to the hoop. Now, coaches always say, follow your shot. Very important 3 words. Brown misses the 3 here, but eventually gets the rebound after a couple of missed putbacks, and he gets the and 1. He led with 14 points. Ironman win it 59-52. Now to senior night at Peoria Christian. The Chargers hosting Princeville, and the Prince's senior big man, Colin Lowry, powering inside here for a 3-point play. But the Chargers can score 3 at a time, too. Miles Zimmerman a long 3. Then Zimmerman to Trey Breckner for 3. PCS wins it 45-38. Now to girls hoops, and how about number 1 versus number 1? Class 3A top-ranked Washington taking on Class 2A top-ranked Nashville today in Springfield. Now we start this with McDougal to McDougal. Kate McDougal finds her sister Becca McDougal. Becca then goes cross-court to Danny G'day, who hits the corner 3. Kate McDougal, again, playmaker. She's had a great freshman campaign. She goes over top here to Avery Tibbs for the nifty reverse layup. She had one last night against Canton. She has another one today. And then how about Tibbs again with the defense? She goes coast to coast with the steal. Washington tries to rally late in this one, but ultimately fall just short, 57-51. In Mid-Illini play, Morton hosting Dunlap. Game tied 4th quarter. Kiara Haywood, the 3-point play. She had 14 points. The Eagles are thinking upset, but the Potters rally. Paige Selke led the Potters with 16 points. She scores on the strong move. Then how about Izzy Ripka? She gets the big 4th quarter drive. Morton wins it 46-39. They'll play at Washington Tuesday for the Mid-Illini title. Now the girls' state wrestling tournament begins with regionals today at Normal West. The host Wildcats are sending Carson Robinson to sectionals after this pin in a regional title at 190. D-Max Kaylee Merkins also advanced at 190. She earned the pin there. Bloomington's Alicia Swank advanced at 155. Pekin finishes as the team runner-up at the Geneseo Geneseo Regional Sectionals are next week. Topeka now for the Mid-Illini Boys Swim and Dive Championships. A close finish here in the 53. Metamore's Ethan Stone edges it out for first place, but Washington dominates on their way to another team title. Pablo Fuentes beats his teammate Aiden Kroll just a tenth of a second, the 200 free. Trace Tiezzi rounds out the All-Panthers top three. Big day for the Panthers. They win the team title. Congrats to Morton cheerleading as well. The Potters competing in today's IHSA cheerleading state finals. The Potters finishing in the top 10 in the state in Class 2A as they wrap up an amazing season on the state's biggest stage. That's all for Sports 25 News. Is coming right back.